So same day, 4 in the afternoon.
Nobody's fucking looking for this very famous robot. Somebody held a funeral for Carl, who died like 4 days ago.
And they
I should never let anyone
severely
tell me
right
who I
justified his tombstone text.
was. But you didn't say that there was
Presumably
such a high
when he
price
bought
to
the
pay
stone,
for
he
it.
had room for a spouse who
Freedom
never
wasn't
wound
a
up
gift, that it
being...
was a fight, but I don't know. Maybe that's what you were trying
That's
to tell
an
me.
odd bit of forward thinking for someone who was never married.
I just wanted my people to be
No, that's
free.
not true. He has a son.
But
Slim Shitty.
instead, all I did was lead them to disaster. I am trying to find answers, but everything around me keeps falling apart. I don't want to shed blood, whatever the color. But I can't let them slaughter us. I have to make a decision that is going to affect millions of lives.
This is
I don't
true.
know what to do. I miss you, Carl. I miss you so much.
If only you had done differently, such that Carl was alive, you could have a touching reunion and get actual advice from a living Carl. And give Lance Henriksen one more scene.
Find it difficult to believe that Carl would
Hey,
actually
look, it's
be
Slim
alive.
Shitty.
Oh, hi. Now, why would this asshole not say, hey, I found the famous fugitive robot? Shouldn't Markus at least be aware to the possibility that this known shithead is gonna say, hey, I found the famous fugitive robot?
Nobody would believe him, though. He's a drug addict.
But it's a tip on the famous fugitive robot! You're not gonna
From a drug addict.
You're not gonna follow up on a tip about the famous fugitive robot?
Not from a non-credible witness like that.
Okay. Where are we now? Is this a church?
It's a church. No allegory here.
Certainly not.
But yeah, Goog, Carl dies because you attacked Slim Shitty. If you had been more passive like he wanted you to be, Slim Shitty would start beating you and he would be fine.
Oh. Well. Hi, North.
What's your system status?
I'm okay. Bullet didn't hit any bike components. You could have been killed trying to save me, Markus.
Accurate statement.
You have to think of our people first. Nothing else matters.
How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred? Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead.
They say they don't want to take any risks with deviants. So they're rounding our people up and taking them to the camps for extermination. In a few
Certainly not a
hours,
metaphor
we'll
for
be the
anything.
only ones left.
In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us.
This is
You
a
have
pretty
to make
busy
a
week in
choice,
Detroit.
Markus. Whatever you choose, we will follow you. I love you, Markus.
Yeah, that's the other thing to consider. This has all happened in the span of about a week, and yet CyberLife had a special investigative robot designed to find deviants already manufactured and ready to deploy to the Detroit Police Department.
Well, it was like a slow burn. It started off like, oh, 1 or 2 deviants, and then it was, 2 or 3 deviants, and then it was 3 or 6 deviants, and exponential growth. One day there's...
Was it
One day
Was it a slow burn, Goog, or was it planned obsolescence?
Probably not.
Was this all a plot by CyberLife to get rid of an entire generation of androids so they could sell their next generation of androids
kind of doubt it. Also, we get to decide Connor's fate. I feel like Connor should have a say in Connor's fate, but, you know, let's go talk with Connor, who will hopefully have a say in Connor's fate.
It's my fault. The humans managed to locate Jericho.
I mean,
I was stupid.
no, you were...
I should have guessed they were using me.
I mean, they were using you. They were very clearly using you.
I'm sorry, Markus. I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
There's no good reason not to trust
You're
him
one
here.
of us now. Your place is with your people.
It's like there's a literal metaphor of breaking through a barrier when you become a deviant, right?
If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the Cyberlife Tower? Connor, that's suicide.
They trust me.
Wait, since when is Marcus
They'll
the
let
cautious
me in.
one?
If anyone has a chance of infiltrating Cyberlife,
Yeah, Marcus
If you
was the
go
one
there,
with
they
the
will
idea to
kill
raid the Cyberlife warehouses for
there's a high
parts.
Yeah.
probability.
Also, why would they trust Connor?
But statistically speaking, there's always a chance.
Because they didn't revoke his
unlikely
security
events to take
certificate.
place.
Why?
How often or how rapidly does your IT team respond to queries about obsoleting devices?
If the device was a sentient being capable of destroying the world...
They're Cyberlife. All they do is manufacture sentient beings capable of destroying the world.
All the more reason to notice that this particular Connor has gone off the fucking grid, and maybe we shouldn't let it have access to our secret tower. Which isn't really a secret tower, but you know.
How would they know that when that same Connor is the one who led them to Marcus?
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know that we're fighting for the same thing.
Yay, Josh likes us.
Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Marcus.
It's like using your phone to track an AirTag to find your lost luggage, and then deciding that the AirTag somehow betrayed you after it led you to your lost luggage.
But the AirTag has a constant connection with an interface of my company that gives it direct orders, which knew immediately because the interface of my company said it felt betrayed once the AirTag decided to rebel against my company.
No, that was Connor's mental space.
There was a big flashy thing on the screen that said Amanda betrayed.
Right. Amanda exists in Connor's mental space. Amanda is not an AI that works at Cyberlife.
But you just said that whenever Connor is delivering messages to Cyberlife, he's doing so through Amanda.
Right.
Which means that Amanda has a connection to Cyberlife.
Why would Connor wirelessly connect to Cyberlife to report to Amanda that he was betraying them?
Why would Amanda
there's not a requirement to notify in that response.
Are you telling me that Amanda is not a mandated reporter?
You know, when somebody gets arrested on a cop show or is like undercover and somebody's like, if you're a cop, you gotta tell me, that's not actually true.
By the way, is this a Jimmy? This looks like a Jimmy.
You mean a Jerry?
Jerry. Hi, Jerry.
Yes, that looks like a Jerry.
That's a Jerry. Hi, Jerry. All right, let's go talk to the... We're informing the people of our choice. What choice have I made? Probably the choice of whether or not we're going to war with the humans.
Humans
Well, the
have
choice that you're
decided
actually about to make during the speech.
Great.
to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed.
Seems
And I love
bad.
that Twitch chat is only talking about like flavors
Time
and
has
what
come to make
fruits
a
are
choice.
good and what to have on pizza.
Not
One that
olives.
very well may
There's
determine the future.
No concern
Of
at
our
all
people.
for the civil war between humans and androids that is brewing.
All right. March peacefully to camps to pressure the authorities. No. No, that part's not going to work. I like how we don't have a time limit here, so we can just kind of agonize over this.
Well, yes, this is an important decision. Are you going to be Marcus Luther King or are you going to be Marcus X?
That's good. I like that. See, neither of these seems like the right idea. Marching peacefully toward the camps to pressure the authorities is not going to end well. It's going to end with us getting gunned down. It's a very bad choice. Launching a direct assault on the camps is also a bad choice. Where, I ask, is the sneak the fuck into the camps and free the androids choice? I want that choice.
No, this is not a choice just about how to deal with androids that have been captured. This is your choice of how to confront the fundamental problem of androids want rights and humans want to own androids.
Okay, well...
Are you going to have a violent war against humans, or are you going to try to have a peaceful, non-violent demonstration to persuade humans?
You know...
If you look on the top right corner of your screen, you will notice that it is prominently displaying your current public opinion because this plays a role.
The public is with us right now. And, okay, I guess, in theory, if you have the public behind you and you go somewhere and demand something, you're more likely to get it. On the other hand, I feel like if you take the game at its... Well, see, here's the problem, right? The game wants to be an allegory for the Civil War and the Holocaust and whatever other bullshit has crossed David Cage's path on any given day, right? And if you actually...
It's more the 1960s civil rights movement than
that too.
The Civil War.
Well, they keep saying the slavery. But the point is, if you actually look at slavery and World War II, and you actually realize how those situations were resolved, there was not a grand march on Charleston that led to the end of slavery. There was not a peaceful protest on the streets of Berlin that caused Hitler to stand down, okay? So if you're looking for an actually practical option... I'm getting there. If you're looking for the actual practical option here, we're hitting the circle button and moving on. However, David Cage is a shitbag idiot. And shitbag idiots love nothing more than to pretend that it is actually possible to peacefully demonstrate your way to civil rights.
Now, as a counterpoint to the historical examples you were saying, the Goog, I would like to remind you that most of the world was not aware that the Holocaust was happening during World War II. It was after the invasion of Berlin, and there were boots on the ground in Germany that records and survivors and such were discovered by U.S. and Russian forces. But it was peaceful politicizing and demonstration and what have you that got Israel recognized as an independent state by the United Nations and the US in 1947, not a violent war.
I mean, everything that happened in 1947 was at least partially the result of the violent war what had just ended. I think I'm gonna go with this shitbag option that the game wants to pretend exists. We will march peacefully and say, friends, humans, let us live in harmony, and they'll actually go for it this time. I guess.
I know you're all angry.
And now that you've made your decision, Goog, I'm going to tell you, you've seen these flowcharts, right? You know that these are just branch-offs, and they're just going to lead to different endings.
Yeah, but one of them's better.
And if there's any humanity in them,
That's
they will
entirely subjective.
listen. And if not, others will take our place and continue this fight. Are you ready to follow me?
NJ Bethany asks if I've played this before. I have played previous sections of this going down different paths. I have never gotten this far. This is all new to me. I don't know what the shit's happening here.
Harley goes, I said you don't get Kara's best ending because, she got arrested.
We also got... I like how this game is just points. You get points. Why do we have a Connor flowchart for this chapter? We never played Connor in... I suppose it was possible to do things with Connor in this chapter. We didn't.
So the Connor flowchart exists because it's possible for Connor to flip to Deviant with Markus having already died, at which point Connor's the viewpoint character for a lot of these chapters.
Okay, that does make sense. I hope, and fuck it, if you know the answer, spoil it for me. I hope that Connor does not get thrust into the role of leader of Jericho. I hope, Josh or North takes that, right?
It's mostly North who takes it.
Okay, good.
Which doesn't make sense if you go the peaceful Markus the whole route and North hates him, that if he dies, North takes over and does her violent ways anyway.
Why does that not make sense?
Because you would think that Josh, whose views more aligned with Markus, would be the one to succeed him.
Yeah, but North is the one who's more ambitious and would naturally take the lead. That makes complete sense to me.
Anyway, my point in telling you that this is all flowcharts and there's just different endings is to say that you can pick either path and then succeed or fail at it based on choices and previous conditions and messing up QTEs and whatnot. You're not locked into one ending from this point.
This is true. It is also true, as NJ Bethany notes, Minka Kelly is the bigger star, so of course they're going to give her the bigger role. But also, Josh is a pushover. The instant there's a power vacuum at the top of Jericho and North sees the opportunity to seize the people of Jericho and push them toward her violent desires, of course she's going to take that. Absolutely.
That's fair.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies.
Thanks, President Bush.
In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities
this is clearly President Clinton,
Temporary
who was
camps
never
are
elected.
being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking
Detroit,
all civilians
become president.
to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done
Also,
to
this is
guarantee
day
the
4
security
of
our nation.
robots want to be free, and we're suspending multiple amendments to the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and nobody's going to say anything about this.
I feel like that speaks to the dystopian world that exists in 2038. There's more shit going on than just robot uprising.
Is it true that the androids...
The game has been very clear that we're basically at war with Russia now.
No, you just saw the news report that the US and Russia both withdrew from the Arctic.
True.
Where people were afraid the war would happen because robots.
Still, but this is Fallout right before the bombs fall. Paranoia runs rampant. Government overreach. That makes sense.
Madam President!
More questions?
No, it's not. Fallout right before the bomb spell was Operation Anchorage when the Chinese invaded U.S. soil.
Freighter in Detroit at 10:45 p.m. yesterday. Several thousand androids were destroyed or captured. Our forces are now combing the streets.
The
to
bombs
ensure
fell
that
in
none
Fallout
walk
as a
through the
response to
net.
escalations in
We
the
are
war,
going
not
to
as a
find
response
them
to a
one by
lull in the
one
war.
and destroy them. Thank you.
I just meant like
That will be all.
the state of being for every random citizen. Like, that's the kind of culture that's going around here. This kind of hyper security state. Yeah, they're gonna, like, if you go from 0 to this in 4 days, it's a lot, but they didn't start at 0. This frog has been in the pot for a while.
It really hasn't.
Connor model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification.
Wait, you could just have a blue sticker even if you're a deviant? I thought the whole point of the stickers was that they flash red if you're a deviant. That door is entirely too cool. I'm sorry, I refuse to believe
It's
that
also
something...
super impractical.
I know! That's way too cool to actually exist.
No, Connor just never took his off.
And it's still blue? Why is
It's only a mood ring sometimes.
Why is it still
Remember
blue?
in the first scene where they showed them, he's buying paint, and they turn yellow just to signify that data's being transferred.
Okay. Why is the
It did
Cyberlife
not
building
signify
a
that they
giant
were
dick?
stressed. I mean, why wouldn't it be?
I suppose you have a point. I can't believe no one can detect that this android is a deviant. I cannot believe that.
Follow me. We'll escort
I mean,
you.
it's not like they have
Thanks.
handheld
But I know
deviant
where to go.
scanners, otherwise
Maybe.
this whole premise wouldn't exist.
I have my orders.
You could just scan every robot and go, you're a deviant, you're not, you're not, you're not, you are. But the whole point is that they don't know who the deviant robots are, so they're rounding them all up at this point to mass murderate them.
How does Cyberlife feel about the whole mass murderate the androids plan, by the way?
I told you, Goog. Planned obsolescence.
Access authorized.
Why is my aura red and everybody else's aura is blue?
To remind you that you're a deviant, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta think the stock price has taken a hit. I hope Kamsky
it
got
could
his
be a
buyout in
private
cash.
company.
It could be privately held, I suppose. Man, this is a big and practically enormous building.
Yeah, but if a company wanted to invest that much in infrastructure and real estate in Detroit, I don't think the city would ever turn them down.
That's a fair point.
Agent 54.
They probably got subsidies to build it.
Level 31.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Now, Goog, I want you to look around thoroughly before you do anything.
There's a camera here. We can turn that on. Oh, we can turn that off, in fact. I could just do that and nobody notices, nobody cares. Okay. So, no, there appears to be no...
That was what I wanted you to find.
There's nothing else to do. Ooh, we can pre-construct. Great. All right. What if I go for his legs? I go for his legs, and then oh no, I die badly. Okay. Well, in that case, what if we go for his gut, and then go for his balls? Yes. Yes. Let's do that. That sounds like a great plan. Boom! Fuck you, buddy! Fuck you, other buddy! Fuck the fuck out of you, buddies! Tremendous. Now stop the elevator, Connor.
Also, nobody heard those gunshots.
Please
course not.
indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54. Level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Yeah, there's blood. Just a little bit.
Also, none of you noticed the elevator suddenly changing directions mid-flight.
Nobody
or
noticed.
Travel.
There's no indicator of where the elevator is at any time. Nobody knows.
Where are they taking us?
Bad place.
Whatever happens, we stick together, right? As long as we're together, nothing can hurt us.
Come on, get out! Get a move on! Out!
Okay. This is gonna be fine. Kara is showing no signs of injury. Got shot in the leg twice. No big.
Line up with the others, right now.
Alright. Here, there's an empty spot at the end of the line. Oh boy.
Forward!
Oh yeah, we did see that magazine article, didn't we?
I don't
The Shotgun
wanna go.
Splicer points out
There's no choice.
CyberLife was valued at $1 billion.
It's true.
No, Clara. I can't.
I mean,
You just have to go through the gate. There's nothing to be scared of. I'll be right behind you.
guys, this is called Recycle Area.
You first!
It's all right. She'll go now. Won't you, Alice?
Come on, it's your turn.
I don't understand why they're going to all this trouble. Like, if the whole point is just to destroy them. Why did we not jump off of truck into giant mashing thing?
Because you can't recycle when you do a giant mashy thing. Full of biocomponents that could be reused.
Isn't all recycling just a series of giant mashing things?
No,
And also
well,
fire?
in real life. In
Yeah,
real life,
there's
yes,
skin.
but in this
Hurry
game,
up.
you're full of biocomponents that could be reused.
Oh boy.
Please, Clara, don't. We have to.
Man, the game had better give us the chance to escape at some point, because otherwise this is just a very long, drawn-out, watch these characters you love march to their death sequence, which does feel like the kind of thing Dave would put in his game, but also...
Strip off.
eh.
Clothes in the
This,
dumpster.
this is not just a long march to your death sequence.
Oh, great. Game, can we be careful with how we depict the... Okay.
Time for Goo to get banned from Twitch.
Again. Yeah, above the waist, game. Above the waist. Dave, above the waist.
Come on, this way. Get a move on.
Oh, bad choice. Dude made a bad choice.
Take this one
That
to
only
jump.
bumped her stress up to 38%?
Please, I beg you.
I gave you an order. Obey, now.
I beg you. Please don't kill me.
Oh boy.
You there, get rid of these two and make it snappy.
Right away, sir.
Forward!
Oh boy. Again, her stress is only at 38% after
Come
that.
on, get moving.
My stress is higher than 38%.
You, over there.
Well, you don't have
No, wait, we're
Robot
together.
Mommy to reassure you in
Over
two different
there,
prompts.
My robot mommy just got bashed with a machine gun. Our stress level is only 38%.
We're coming to you live from Detroit, where thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment. The leader of the Deviants, the one they call Markus, is at the head of the march.
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
Jeebus, playing Dead would have led to an entirely different sequence where you need to get to and on and across... Get to and on the bus and across the border to Canada, which you can also potentially fail at.
Oh, I still think this is going to end poorly, but fuck it. We went this way. We might as well keep going this way.
All the paths have success and failure states, Goog. Except for the one, I guess technically that's a failure state when you go for the speedrun route where everyone dies as soon as possible.
That feels like a failure state if everyone's dead.
But it does get you to an ending.
I'm going to go so far as to declare that any state where the playable character ends up dead is a failure state, unless the game is like specifically structured where the plot means you have to die. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 is not a failure state, but still.
No, that is the ending where it elaborates on the whole deviant thing being planned obsolescence by CyberLife.
Yeah, we're not surrendering immediately. We've done this scene. It ended with us getting shot a bunch of times and then running away.
Well, you are now free to make all the mistakes yourself because now my obligation has arrived and I must go.
Confrontation. We are protesting.
Good luck,
peacefully.
don't get everyone killed.
Oh, we're totally gonna get everyone killed.
But your public opinion went up. Just think, public opinion. You're pretty slowly marching. You need the public on your side.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking die with the public on our side. It's gonna be fine. There is, in fact, no turning back now.
We ask that you release
Good luck.
all
Take care.
androids detained
Thank
in
you,
camps
Circle
and
Master.
cease all
We're gonna
aggression
fucking
against
die.
us. We are peaceful. We will not resort to violence.
Until Dawn's on YouTube. There's a
But we are
playlist.
not leaving
Bang
until
YouTube.
our people are free.
Yup, you just killed a bunch of androids. Fortunately, they didn't... Nope, they don't appear to be hitting any named characters yet. Guys? Yep, work that symbolism, Markus.
Are you gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
Yes! Yes, they very much are. They have been doing that. Have you not been paying attention? Or are they just now noticing that there's a news chopper? Public opinion is going to stop the atrocities.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates. Josh Douglas, Channel 16. Michael, back to you.
Don't go back to you. Stick on the live shot from the helicopter. That's the most compelling shot you've got. It's basic newsmanship. Oh, by the way, Connor's in here. Yeah, Markus is doing his peaceful protest plan, and Connor's doing his actually fuck that. I'm gonna break into the offices and recruit 89,000 androids plan. Now the real question is, does Connor have Markus's powers of fuck you, you work for me now? I don't think he does, but we'll see. You there, you work for me, sort of. No? Okay. I like how the title here is just complete your mission. That's very ominous. That's like, again, as with just about every scene, I feel like there's a very good chance that Connor doesn't survive this scene. Wait a second. Oh my god, he does! He does! Connor has the "fuck you, you work for me now" button. Yes. Oh.
Shit.
Step back, Connor. And I'll spare him.
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
Oh. Oh, hi.
Get out of here. Please, let me out.
I mean...
Get out. I haven't done anything.
Oh my god, they put in a Jason mission!
Alice?
No, I will not let you kill me.
They put in a...
I want to get out of here.
They put in a fucking Jason mission. Have y'all played Heavy Rain? Wait a second, are you Luther? Oh, you're Luther. Hi, Luther.
I thought I'd never see you again. Alice. Where's Alice?
Around here somewhere.
We got separated.
Alice is alone. In here.
Yeah.
We have to find her.
I know. We're working on it.
You, and you, over this way. And you. Come on, get a move on.
Okay.
No, Luther.
Oh boy. Okay.
Save Alice.
Bye, Luther. Oh, I definitely just got Luther killed. I can't believe they actually... Hi, Scarred Android. Have you seen a tiny child robot?
I remember you. You saved us from the Master's house.
Oh, hey. Listen, have you seen a tiny child?
The little girl I was with. Have you seen her?
No.
Anything? No. Okay.
No.
Why did I rescue you from Zlatko then if you're not going to help me save Tiny Child? It's kind of a problem.
So you were captured too?
The humans found us. They said we were monsters.
I mean, yeah. They did say that.
They killed most of us. Put the others in trucks and brought us here.
Seems bad. What's here, by the way?
Gathered us all together like this.
They're gonna fucking kill us, Kara. Why
What
do
are
you
they going
think?
to do?
They're gonna kill you! They're gonna obviously kill you!
Hear that? That's the sound of our people dying.
Yeah, no shit, Kara. Have you just now put together that this is a fucking death camp? You should be smarter than that.
What's behind these doors?
Tiny child. What? Yellow box. Yellow box indicates presence of tiny child. Yellow box. Yellow box, take me to tiny child. Tiny child?
Jerry?
Oh, you're a Jerry.
So they captured you too.
Yeah.
They came to take out the Jerrys.
Hi.
They separated us.
That makes sense.
It's all gonna work out, isn't it?
No.
Do you know where Alice is?
Absolutely not.
Alice. The little one?
Yeah.
We know, yes. We think we saw her.
Yes. Find other Jerry. Thank you, Jerry.
If we can help in any way, just ask.
Find the tiny child!
We have to save the little one.
Yeah, no shit, Jerry. Jesus Christ, Jerry. Oh my... Jerry.
Jerry? Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry.
Kara.
Why is there a Jerry
I have to
hi-fi?
find Alice. Do you know where she is?
You stay here. We come back soon.
Okay. Thanks, Jerry.
Kara, Alice.
Oh, hi.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I don't like this place. We have to get out of here.
I'm very much not a fan of it either.
Come on, move along.
I could have done without the naked tiny child and robot
Come on,
lady.
you two.
Wait a minute. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Kara! Alice!
Okay, her stress is up to like 73%. That's a lot of stress. See, what happens if she gets all the stressed? And does she become like a deviant child robot? I don't want to deal with a deviant child robot. Deviant Child Robot means we have things like we need to talk about Deviant Child Kevin. We don't need to talk about Deviant Child Kevin.
Faster!
Hey, thanks for watching. Here's the upload schedule. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. Bye.